Hey, Joe, can you get the door for me?
No, my hands are full.
Joe, can you give me some toilet paper?
We don't have any.
Oh, crap.
You gonna say anything?
No. Joe, have you been feeling okay recently?
No. Hello?
Hello, Joe. I regret to inform you that your grandmother has died.
No.
Hey, Joe, do you know when...
No. This skit is supposed to tell you how the character Joe Gardner from Soul is very stubborn. Thank you for your time.
That's right. For exactly 89% of Soul's runtime, Joe Gardner, the main character, has almost no character development whatsoever. And yes, it's actually 89%. Now, you may be thinking one of two things. Oh no, that's impossible! People are always reacting in different ways to certain things. So each time a decision is made, there's character development. Or you could be thinking, what in the world is character development? Let's use me for an example. Simply put, take 2 points from a movie, or in this case, my life. Then, pick a single character you want to look at. Let's look at me. Then, at the first point, decide on what the best word to describe the person is. So at this point in my life, the best word to describe me is cute. Then, go to the second point and see if that description still holds up. And in my case, oh no, I'm not cute anymore. I'm charming. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is character development. I went from cute to charming. Now let's run Soul through this train of thought. Here's our 2 points. This is near the beginning of the movie, and this is 88% of the way through the movie. If we go here, the best word to describe Joe is dead. Or stubborn. We're gonna go with stubborn. Now we're gonna go over to that second point in the movie. What is he now? After all of this movie, Joe is still stubborn.
Alert! Alert! Considerably low amounts of character development detected! Bzz, bzz, bzz.
What am I doing with my life? Jokes aside, over the entire movie, Joe's character doesn't fundamentally change. But how does this actually affect the movie? I'd argue that Soul has 2 main characters, Joe and 22. That's because each character arc heavily influences how the other plays out. If Joe follows his dreams, he holds 22 back from life itself. If Joe abandons his dreams, then 22 can experience life. That means that Joe's lack of character development creates an ethical dilemma. Is it okay to follow your dreams when it means preventing somebody from living life itself? There's technically no right answer. And that's why it's a dilemma, because that's how dilemmas work. But why does an ethical dilemma help this movie as a whole? In a dilemma, the only way to find out which decision is better is to see the aftermath of one of the decisions. It's like if you go back in time to prevent yourself from saying something, but it turns out it's actually worse to not say anything.
Hey, do you want to see some of my baby pictures? They're completely adorable.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Oh my goodness, don't even mention how he dressed up like Sean McConaughey back in 2011.
That's
Oh
it,
my
that's
goodness,
it. I'm
he's so
restarting this
adorable.
conversation.
Hey, do you want to see some of my baby pictures? They're completely...
No, I don't. Soul uses all of this to its advantage. It sets up a moral dilemma, it shows what happens when one decision is picked, it shows the main character disliking the option they picked, and then in that last 11% of the movie, we see the aftermath of the other option. It's a perfect payoff for a setup that took 89% of the movie. So that brings us to the final question. Why'd it take so long? This here is CJ. He's mad that Joe was so stubborn for so long.
I am so mad that Joe was so stubborn for so long.
To CJ, I'd say, shut up. The point of the movie is to show you just how stubborn this guy is. So what's a better way to do that than use your entire runtime on showing exactly that? All this time spent on Joe's stubbornness ultimately creates a convincing epiphany, rather than just some random decision that he decided to make because it's a Pixar movie. The TLDR is pretty simple. Joe is stubborn, and that's cool. So CJ, you have no case, no family, and nothing to live for.
You know what? I'm not taking this. I'm not taking this. Huh? Huh?
Are you going band to band?
Where's your money at? Where's your money at? Huh? Huh?
Listen, we'll call it a draw.
Yeah. Stuff the glue.
Goodbye.